What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another toy review, probably from my favorite series of toys that I've started collecting in the past year. From the company Neca, we have a brand new Predator. This is the one I've probably been waiting on for a long time because this guy has a Hot Toys version and he looks awesome. Obviously I can't afford that one, so I waited around for this guy to come out. I didn't know he was coming out. I just figured he would eventually, and he finally did, so I got my hands on him. So let's go ahead and delve into this, check him out. As always, let's look at the packaging. You guys know I love my boxes. This is a blister pack. This certain series of Predators and Neca, they come out in blister packs instead of boxes. I mean, it probably saves money, but they come out at the same price. So it saves money for them, not for us. This guy usually retails around $22 to $25, depending on where you get them. I always get these guys at Memory Lane Comics, my local comic book shop, just to help those guys out, to support a local small business instead of the big ones like Toys R Us, because I only ever see these guys other than there at Toys R Us or Books A Million. Down here on the front of it, it says AVP. Obviously, it stands for Aliens versus Predators, or Predator. This is the Elder Predator. If you see the cloak behind him through the plastic here, you probably already know who it is. It says over 30 points of articulation, includes ceremonial staff, removable mask, and fabric cape. Here on the back, you have the whole series. This is him in the middle. This is another one that's kind of normal looking. I'm not sure if I'm going to get him. This guy is the next one on my list because he comes with his helmet or face looks like the alien. So he kind of made his mask out of an alien head. I'm not sure. And the staff that comes with him actually has an alien head that's been penetrated with the staff. That sounds kind of dirty. Then it has a bunch of writing on here. I'm going to hold it up close to let it focus. If you want to stop and pause that and read that, there you go. Okay guys, that's pretty much the packaging. I'm going to rip this guy open and hopefully I can do this review in one take, because once I take this guy out of the blister pack, it's not like I can do it again. So here we go. First of all, what I'm going to say right quick before I take him out about these blister packs, one twisty tie. I love it. Woo, this guy smells like fresh plastic. I might be high for the rest of the video. As always, before we get into the actual figure, I show off accessories. This guy does not come with a lot, only two. Here you have his staff. This is a ceremonial staff, apparently, according to the packaging. It looks pretty freaking awesome. Look at those blades on the outside. If you got stabbed by that, you're a goner. A lot of detail. Love the color on here, that like brass looking color, copper with the gold little tassels here. Love the metal looking actual staff part. It is kind of flimsy, so you gotta be careful with this. A lot of detail on this guy. He looks awesome. Next we have his mask, and this is not a head swap, so it does come with a separate mask you just put on the actual figure. I kind of do like my head swaps better because they're easier and they actually look better sometimes. But it depends on how the mask is. If the mask doesn't have a little gap in it when you put it on, then it's kind of a bummer. But if not, it looks just as good. I love this color. Just like I said, once again, this brass, copper, or bronze looking color here with metal, like stamped metal, whatever you want to call it. Has a little symbol there that they apparently scratched in on the top of his head there. This one here, if you'll notice, when I put the mask on later, his mouth is still open, so that's pretty cool. And then it has like a little skull here that hangs down kind of like around his chin there. And it almost has like little braids here for, it looks like a beard almost. This guy looks pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and get to the actual figure itself. This guy looks badass. And for some reason when I'm feeling him, he feels like he's still sticky. Like he just came off the production line. Like he has a weird sticky feeling to him. Like the paint hasn't dried completely yet. It's kind of weird. It feels like I'm actually touching a Predator because he feels kind of like slimy. I'm not sure about that. I don't know what's going on there. But let's first talk about articulation. Of course, his head articulates. Not much movement because of the dreads. Then you have his arms here. Of course, at the shoulder. You have it at the elbow. Complete 360 rotation with his like wrist slash forearm. You can take his hand. You probably take that hand off, actually. I don't want to do that right now, though. His legs go out. Kind of like this, bends at the knee. This is kind of where it feels really sticky right here for some reason. Ankle goes around 360 degrees, and of course it has a pivot right there. And then in the middle you have a little bit of an ab crunch and then a little bit of a twist there. You probably wouldn't want to twist this guy all the way around just because you don't want to mess up some of the armor probably. I can't get over how weird he feels. He just feels weird because like all the plastic, like you see this right here? This is armor. It's usually on other figures. It's kind of stiff. This guy here is actually kind of flexible. Maybe that's a new thing with this series. Maybe they're doing something different to make the figures better. Like all the armor feels kind of like flexible. So I'm not sure what they're doing there. Something new, or I just got a faulty action figure. First, let's look at the most important thing probably about these action figures, and that's the head. He looks freaking awesome, man. I love the way he looks. Of course, once again, it has that bright, like yellowish, tannish color here, and then a little bit brown going around the top of his head. Has that mark again right there on his helmet. This is a closed mouth predator because, once again, it's not a head swap. So they'd have to close the mouth to make it where you put the mask on. His eyes look great. The eyes are some of the best parts about the faces on these predators. And then, of course, his dreads back here. His dreads have like a gradient once again. One of my figures I did before had a gradient. It was like a gray to a white. This is more of a black to a light blue, or a dark blue to a light blue. Looks really good. Has all the little tassels inside of his dreads. Looks really freaking awesome. As far as his armor goes, his armor is very similar to other predators that I've had before. You have a little bit of shin guards here. Look pretty much exactly like some of the ones I've had before. Let me turn his foot around there. Of course, around his waist here, this is the part I was talking about, really flimsy compared to the past action figures. It's basically the same thing. It looks really good. It looks like almost like real metal if you were to look at it from a distance, the way they texture it. This one here also has another gauntlet on this arm right here. And this one here, unlike the last Predator that I did a review on, actually has the computer gauntlet where you can type in stuff. And actually this time they actually made the inside of it black. His chest armor here is a little bit different because it looks like it goes completely across the top of his chest, like covers the whole chest compared to some of them where it kind of had just a half chest armor. But the most important thing about this guy, and probably the thing that you've probably been waiting for me to talk about, is this cape on this guy. And this is no just, you know, sometimes with action figures you get capes, they're just made out of plastic. You can't really do anything with them, they're just there. This is a fabric cape. And I realize now this is what smells. This is what was getting me high a while ago. I don't know what this thing is made of, but this thing, it smells high as I don't know what. Maybe it's because maybe it's been laying on the plastic. Maybe it's soaked up all the smell from the plastic. I'm not sure. Let me try to get his neck up so you can see the actual part that holds the cape on. You can see right there it has like a little gold chain that connects the cape on both sides, holds it up under his neck there. This guy looks freaking awesome. If you've ever seen the original, I guess, Hot Toys Predator, the Elder Predator, he looks freaking awesome. One thing I noticed about this one that doesn't really show off on the on this action figure compared to the Hot Toys is the quills on the head. Has like little like whiskers on the head. They're called quills that you actually have to put on apparently. This guy has them, but you can't really see him that well. This guy, man. What happened, let me tell you the backstory about this actual action figure. The comic book store got him, but when they got him in, all the boxes are damaged. So I was like, oh man, it's going to be forever before they get some more. Like I said, I didn't want to buy them from anywhere else. Went back a few weeks later, they actually got him in. And then when I actually went to the store to get him, he was the last one. They probably had 4. They probably got 4 altogether. 3 of them are already gone. So I had to go ahead and get this guy before somebody else bought him. Because this is now my favorite Predator, because he is the most, as far as detail, the cape makes him look freaking awesome. He's the old man of the group, the Elder Predator. He's going to keep these guys in the shape here over here on the shelf, even though there is a clan leader. Maybe the clan leader's a leader, and this guy is like the old senile guy that just tells them what to do, or tells them about the past. I don't know. But yeah, guys, this guy looks freaking awesome. Armor looks good. His head looks good. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. Got to put the mask on. Here he is with the mask on. Now, you see that little gap? That's the gap I'm talking about, where sometimes you put these masks on, it doesn't look as good as it had been a head swap. But this guy looks freaking awesome. This guy almost looks like technically, I guess it is a breathing apparatus, but this guy looks freaking, I love those eyes right there. Already talked about the mask. We're going to talk about it again. You can see his mouth through there, right, actually. Like I was talking about earlier. That's why his mouth is closed. But I probably will display him without the mask just because that's where I've seen him the most without the mask on. He kind of looks old anyway, just all those old gray whiskers, you know. Old people got stuff growing out of their ears and stuff. He basically represents that. So, that's how he's going to go look on my shelf. Guys, down in the comments below, let me know what you think of this guy. Do you think he's as awesome as I do? Because, yeah, he's up there. I love this guy. I love this action figure. I'm glad I finally got him. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you slap that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It's like a red color, just like this cape. I'm Deacon Do Dirty. I'll catch you guys in the next video.